Yo, yo, yo. Peace, everybody. What's going on, man? About to get into this thing about the music business itself and the totality of the hustle. I'm waiting on one of my guests to come on in, my boy Troy Snow. He's going to chop it up with me on the subject. But until then, y'all check out this cool little beat. It's pretty dope.
Welcome to the Sonic Room. The Sonic Room DJs. You in the mix. DJ Pt1.
Yeah, I'm about to share this link out to a few places, man, so people could vibe with me on this. I'm gonna share it over to about to share this over to Facebook and share it over to my Twitter. Hold on one sec, I'm trying to get to it, y'all. Yeah, but I got a couple of definitions on deck right now that I'm about to display. I had to get this share link right quick. And I hope I find y'all people in peace at this moment. Yeah, I hope I find y'all people at a whole lot of peace at this moment. Yeah. See what we getting into around here. All right. My boy ain't made it in yet, but we still gonna get this party started because I ain't got too long before y'all. So we're gonna get this party started real quick. I'm gonna share this link to my Facebook and things. Share this to my Facebook and things. Yeah, so like I always say, the game I got is gonna either help you or hurt you, but hopefully it help you in a sense of easing your mind on going forward and what you working on, what you creating. Yeah, I gotta log into both of my emails. Log into both of my Facebook. I got a couple of Facebook accounts, so making sure I share, do my due diligence and share. Because for right now, it's a one-man band, you know what I'm saying, until I get some more people on deck who are on this side of the fence that I'm on with this business. And I call it the music business / music game. And I should have titled it music business / music game. Let's say music business versus music game, because those are two different beasts in this space itself. All right. So I got those things shared. And yeah, hopefully some people chime into this. Yeah, hopefully some people chime into this. We about to see right now. All right. Should have told them like, share, and subscribe on this one too, but I didn't. All right. Oh, we got my boy Trust No in the building. Let's add Trust No to the screen, y'all. You got your mic muted. It's still muted. I ain't got you muted. I can't unmute you. Say can't. You gotta unmute your own mic. Oh, he's saying hold on 1 second. He trying to multitask. Hold on. Let me turn my camera on too. This man
I heard you. I was sending the link to somebody.
Oh, okay. Oh, somebody want to join the panel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I bet. All right. So as y'all can see, the title that I got up here is The Hustle of the Music Business / Music Game. It's gonna be part 1. All right, I see my man down here, Dennis 360. Yeah, Dennis 360. Yeah, peace.
All right. I'm actually driving, so y'all got it.
You can't hardly hear you.
Your mic real low. Your mic is low.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
It's still low. We can hear you a little bit, but it's low. I'm gonna get into this intro, and then we can get into the conversation.
Hey, you know you live, right? Well, it's on YouTube. I can pull it up. Anybody can join. I mean, they can go in the comment section
and see us and speak with us. Yeah, anybody could come in and
okay.
and
Yeah. I'm about to go on your joint right now.
We got my boy Terry Smoot Jr. in the audience. That's my dog. What's happening with you, Terry? All right, we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna do some screen share, and then we're gonna get into the conversation about this music hustle. Now, this part 1 right here was a conversation that's going on in Atlanta about DJs versus the artists and stuff like that. And it may not be going on in y'all city, but in Atlanta, that's a big conversation right now. As far as how the game breaks down. So anyway, what brings this thing to YouTube is the fact that I was gonna already bring the whole conversation, but my man Trust No prompted me to keep crank it up right now. And the conversation is you gotta mute your mic right quick. Mute your mic right quick, then. I got you. I got you. All right, I had to mute Dennis out right quick. He had a little buzz going on. All right, so what prompted this conversation was me trying to explain to my dog the payola and the reason why it's not good, and the reason why that it should be between you and whoever you rocking out with. It shouldn't be a public conversation, about making that move. But for now, first I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna share my screen, and what I'm about to share some definitions first, and we're gonna get into this first definition. Can y'all see my screen? Make sure that my screen share. I gotta mute my mic. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, y'all can see it. All right, so we're gonna look at this definition.
Too.
Say it again.
I say I'm gonna talk to you offline. It's something you just showed me real quick. You just put me up on something.
All right, so on my screen right now, I got the word payola, the definition for it, and the definition is the practice of bribing someone to use their influence or position to promote a particular product or interest. If a record company spends enough money on payola, it can make any record a hit. I'm gonna say that again. If a record company spends enough money on payola, it can make any record a hit. Now I'm gonna go into this I'm gonna go into the first paragraph of we on Wikipedia, and we're gonna get a little more in depth into this payola thing. But it says payola in the music industry is the illegal practice of paying a commercial radio station to play a song without the station disclosing the payment. Under U.S. law, a radio station must disclose songs they were paid to play on the air as sponsored airtime. The number of times the songs are played can influence the perceived popularity of a song, and payola may be used to influence these meters. The Federal Communications Commission, FCC, treats payola as a violation of the sponsorship identification rules, which requires any broadcast of paid materials to include a disclosure. All right, so right there, I'm gonna stop screen sharing, and I want to see. We got somebody else in the background. I'm gonna bring my man on Flow to God, and
Got the eggs and I added it.
Flow to God. What's up with your peace?
Peace, God. Ain't nothing, just relaxing.
And look, hey, 360. Look at what he got on.
You got.
Show him your hat.
I can dig it. I can dig it. So
This ain't a game.
right. So we're
gonna kill them boys next week.
I can dig. I can dig. I can dig. So my oh yeah, you got KC against San Fran.
It ain't a game.
No.
You gonna represent it all the way.
So I wanted to get into to this topic of payola and Trust. No, I want to start with you. How you understand moving records around?
Now I'm gonna keep cause I saw your post. I think I saw your post on Instagram, bro. So normally when I see a post, I'm gonna either like it or leave a comment. So when I saw your post and you was talking about the young cats and you was explaining about them paying a DJ, from my understanding, and the DJ didn't do what he said he was gonna do.
Well, I was talking about is what I was saying was don't say their name. Don't talk about that publicly.
Facts.
Right.
So when I saw the post, it kind of reminded me of me from doing business in the back in the G when I was paying said individuals to play my record,
right.
Whether it was radio station or the clubs is kind of more lenient. But I guess this topic at hand is more about the radio stations. You feel me? I've been through linking up with DJs, dropping 2,500, 1,500, here and there. But then said DJ might play your record once, maybe play it twice. That wasn't what was agreed upon. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I saw your post, I was I'm on the side of the young cats because I'm feeling like, bro, if you tell one of them young guys, hey, I'm gonna put you in rotation, I'm gonna get your music on the
radio.
I'm gonna play you at this time or whatever slot, whatever y'all discuss, and you don't do what you say you're gonna do.
Right.
I ain't mad at them cats for getting offended or going to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Right. About their money.
Their business.
Right, about their money.
So that's what made me say, hey man, you gonna have a panel, a live discussion? I'm all in. Bring me up. I damn sure got something to say about it.
Right.
I don't feel like that's right. Because if you can't do what you say you're gonna do, don't take them boys' money, man.
And this is why I titled The Hustle of the music business / music game.
All right. Can I ask you a quick question?
Go ahead.
How do y'all really, how do you feel about that though? The whole in general, how do you feel about having to pay a DJ to play your record?
Well,
Cause me myself, I mean, I used to hit the streets and hit the streets with artists, and if an artist had a hot joint and I went in there, I'd go in the DJ booth and I'm not giving up no money. My whole
right,
thing is, man, listen to the record. Let the music speak for itself. You see
right,
we out here and you see we ready. Now, if you
right,
listen to it and you like it, stop playing and give us the microphone. You know what
right,
I mean? And run that. And that always worked for me.
right.
Not
So,
saying that I ain't
Well, he ain't
never
said,
tipped nobody no
so
money, but I just feel funny about that, having to pay somebody to play your music, and especially if the music is hot and you know it's right.
right, and how you did it is the correct way, and the correct way that's called servicing, right? So a lot of people feel like they can jump the gun of service by sliding the DJ of $50 or $100, which is this is the illegal part of it right here. The club itself already pay a blanket license fee to play published records. So that's for one. So the influence is this right here. Nobody that come to that club never heard the record and stuff like that. Then the DJ start playing it back to back to back. Why the DJ start playing it back to back? He made the hustle is this right here. I'm gonna break your record. That's the hustle. The business says you can't do it like that. The business says it's illegal to do it that way. Hold on one second. Hey, yeah. So the business call it illegal on the business side of it, and I will get into a little more of that as far as the companies that ended up having to pay when they got caught doing that. On the
Why is
independent
it?
level, go ahead. I'm
Why,
listening.
why is it illegal to do it that way?
Because you paying it, you stacking the deck. Okay, so the illegal part comes in at the money laundering part. The money laundering is ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, all those publishing companies gonna give you a payout. They giving you a payout based on these spins, but are the spins are not true requested spins. You paid for that. You paid to get in that slot. You stacking the deck like so. The definition I was just reading, not the definition, but the Wikipedia I was just reading to you. That's the reason. That's what make it become illegal.
But
So
I feel like if I gotta, I think it's more now that's included in the promotion. It's like if I'm a DJ and say for instance I'm at the 4040 club, right? I DJ
right,
at the 4040 club. I got a
right,
whole different demographic of people that I DJ to. So
right,
if your record might be hot in your hood amongst yourself and your people, that don't mean your record hot to the world. You see what I'm saying? Because you
right,
ain't do the footwork. If you did the footwork and made your record hot to the world, then the DJ gonna automatically play it. When I hear it, I'm gonna be like, man, that's already hot. So
right. But
if
that
the
only comes
promotion
when you
side,
serve.
if you got enough money to cut through the red tape and say, well, you know what? Sony, I signed with Sony Records. So Sony got enough money to say, you know what, bro? We gonna pay to get the record played. We ain't going through all that bottom line stuff trying to go to the club and talk to nobody. Give them a few dollars, let them start, you know, give them a few dollars, let them play the record, and bam, we gonna get the record hot like that. I'm still taking a chance on a hit or miss. I don't
Right,
know if it's gonna hit. So if I
right.
put out, if you tell me $10,000 to play my record, I give you 10 grand. You play the record and the record don't hit, I still lose.
You don't lose because ASCAP gonna pay you back that money.
That's if all my stuff. That's if all
ain't
my
no
stuff.
guarantee because you ain't. How they gonna pay you back if you ain't made what?
Yeah, if you ain't
What,
So
two
signed,
so
if
dollars?
you
so
ain't
and
signed
this,
under
so
ASCAP.
this is the hustle right here. You make the amount of money that you put out to find your man to put you in rotation. That's where that money start to increase as far as coming out of your budget. As far as you find somebody that you pay 10,000 to, they don't do right by you. Then you find
You
another
saying
person.
So you saying as far as somebody that already got a record deal?
No, I'm talking. So how it goes, like if you the person that pushed the button for you, that person that tell you they can get you 10 radio stations, 15 radio stations, and you pay that person and they only get you one radio station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's illegal. That's different. That's different from walk. I was under the impression that you was talking about as far as going to the club and going to the radio station and saying, "Look, bro, I got this joint that's nice. I need you to put it in rotation here." First of all, that DJ don't have the power to put it in rotation for as everywhere, but he got his 9 o'clock, 8:30 to 10 o'clock slot
Right.
on a Friday. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So here's the thing right here. At that spot, in those slots, he only have so many records that he could play, which the program director already put that list together. Now, when he started to break that list and put your record in that list, the program director have to then pay for that record to be played. Now, the program director may be over budget by having to pay for your record too.
No, I'm talking. All right, so but that's why every DJ in a radio station, you get like I'm from New Orleans, right? So down
Right.
here in New Orleans, you have what's called like we got like the DJ rope on the Wild Wayne show. It might be at 8 o'clock. It might
Don't say
start.
no names. Don't say no names though, because we don't want to put nobody on a red flag.
All right, just say
All right.
the radio station. The radio
Yeah.
station DJ. He might have a slot and say, well, you know,
Some of these boys
he
need
can do his own DJ mix, right? He do
Right.
his own DJ mix. This for the locals. This for local artists, right? So
Mhm.
you got your local artist time, which is be like from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, where
Right.
they play all local music from local artists that don't have record deals or nothing. So there's
Right.
no way ASCAP or nothing can pay them. So he can't. No DJ can say, all right, bro, they all under a certain banner. So they can't say, hey man, let's I can put you on Mondays at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now that's a
Right.
whole different ball game right there.
Right.
So
So how that work, Dennis, is so you got to service the radio station. And this is what I was telling Trust Note, every radio station in the world got this thing called Music Day. And on Music Day, the same way you go to the same way you would go to the club and service the DJ is the same way you go to these radio stations. You can't go. So like if you notice, when you go to the club and try to skin the DJ down, he tell you to put the money on the table.
I never experienced that, but
See, when I was doing it, like you said, they got Music Day. When go down to the radio station, I think they were doing it on Wednesday. So by them doing it on Wednesday, it's like you go in there, you sign up, the program director.
It's the music director.
Or the music director.
Mhm.
You go in the little room, you play your
Right.
music, make sure ain't no cursing or whatever. You come prepared.
Right.
Let them hear your stuff, and then they'll let you know, hey man, we're gonna get back with you. This before the internet now. So like I said, I don't know how things are going now. You feel me? As far as trying to get your music on the radio. You feel
Right.
me?
Now did they ask you if you wanted to sponsor the station?
Yes, they did ask me that I want to sponsor the station.
Right. Now at that space right there, this is where it becomes legal to pay the radio station. Because now you paying for sponsored airtime.
But you got like with this conversation, like it's a conundrum what we running right here with this conversation because these guys, these young guys, they don't understand about going to set up a meeting with the radio station for radio day. They meeting these guys on the streets, in the club, and them boys shining. They looking
Right.
good. They got a pocket full of money, and
Right.
DJ saying, "Okay, bro, I can get you in rotation. Call me at such and such time, or however they're meeting this.
Right.
Give me $2,000. I'm gonna put you in rotation." And them guys handling this business like the streets. You feel me?
Right. So Trust Note, if you in trouble, right, and you go in front of the judge, he gonna tell you ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Right, I got you.
You know, you see what I'm saying? Now right. the people that know, like when a DJ get a job at the radio station, now
right.
when he get a job at the radio station, he get on his application, it got the rules on there. You know what I'm saying? On what they can do and what they can't do.
But the
You know,
DJs aren't following the rules, bro. This is the
because they so the hustle is this right here. You don't know how to to solicit your record. So since you don't know how to service your record, I'm gonna say service. Since you don't know how to service your record, then now I can get over on you. And it's thousands of people like you coming behind.
Right. So
Right.
look how much money this cat caking off by hustling these people.
Right.
Right.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Hey, I just want to say one thing, man. Shout out to y'all. My name is Z-Dog. It's
Peace to you, Z-Dog.
Peace.
the radio still a major
Corporation.
thing for artists these days because we got the internet. Is it still, is it still a major outlet for artists? Is it still?
Oh yeah. The reason why
it is, but I really don't think it hold that much weight.
The weight is this right here.
It don't hold as much weight as it did back in the 90s.
Hold on. It's
That's what I was speaking on.
Hold on, it still hold the same weight because Spotify. Okay, we're gonna get into the streaming part, right? You got interactive and you got non-interactive, and then you got radio. Radio pay out way more than interactive and non-interactive. Interactive is Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, stuff like that, where you have to type people's name in. Non-interactive is Pandora, iHeart, where once you turn the radio on and your song may come up or it may not, but it's a whole a whole rotate. That's that. But Spotify pay less than Pandora.
Yes,
but you're not telling.
But the radio pays more than both of them.
Spotify,
so that's why the radio
Spotify and YouTube pay the less.
Way less.
Tidal pay more than all of them.
Right.
But the thing is for me is this here. The songs that get played on the radio are already top songs. They already songs that the machine and already paid for it. So
they already got the slots. They already got the slots.
If you're not a part of that, if you don't make a record, if you're not signed to a major label that's putting this record out, you ain't getting no slot on the radio where it's playing repeatedly in rotation anyway.
Because you went to the wrong person.
Real quick, God, can y'all admit this though? Man, I listen to the radio 24/7. You know what I'm saying? I'm Uber driver. The stuff they playing on the radio is garbage, man.
Garbage.
It's
straight trash. Straight trash.
Right. So I guess
I don't listen to none of that.
I guess I'm
54 years old, and I come up in this thing in 50 years of hip hop on a real level. And I'm telling you, I don't consider none of this stuff. 90-some% of it on the radio, I don't consider that stuff music.
Right.
But I guess that would be
no creativity to it.
It's a.
I couldn't tell you what one Sexy Red song sound like.
Yeah.
That's see. So basically, what he's saying is this is the conversation we having, bro. We all know that what they playing on the radio is programming.
Right.
Somebody somewhere had to pay somebody to play these particular records.
Yeah.
What this conversation is predicated upon is some young guys paying a DJ in the streets, but he not slipping the money to them like the bigger corporations are doing it, because they doing the same thing. They just handling their business in such a way to where we supposed to turn a blind eye and act like we don't know that the garbage that they playing on the radio, somebody somewhere didn't pay somebody to keep spinning that and brainwashing the people into liking these songs or liking these artists. You feel me?
Yeah, but I agree with you totally. But then this goes back to I mean, that's all on your mental, on your mind frame. That says a lot about you. If you know what you listening to and what you put in your car and what you turn on, you know what I mean? If you fall to the masses, like, come on, and I ain't heard nothing in years that could make me do that.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
guess
not
we're talking about commercial play. You know, in a commercial space.
No, pay for play.
Yeah, well,
Pay for
not
play.
pay for play. They just have a certain style what they consider commercial, and another style what they consider underground. And a lot of
okay. So
times,
that means so that means to make it legal, if I go to the radio station and I say, look, I'm paying for a commercial spot,
yeah,
right?
that's what I'm about to get into now. I'm about to read that right now. I'm about to read that right now. It says this is we still under payola on Wikipedia. It says third party loophole. A loophole in U.S. payola laws is for labels to utilize a third party or independent promoter, not to be confused with independent record labels. The promoter would offer promotion payments to station directors for putting their clients' artists on the station's playlist, sidestepping federal commission, sidestepping the FCC regulation. As it was seen, as it was seen as falling outside the payola rules, stations did not deem it necessary to report to authorities. This practice became widespread until 1986. NBC News investigation called the New Payola instigated another round of congressional investigations. Now we coming into our time in the millennium. In 2002, investigations by the office of then New York District Attorney Elliot Spitzer uncovered evidence that executives at Sony BMG music labels had made deals with several large commercial radio chains.
Facts.
Spitzer office settled out of court with Sony BMG Music Entertainment in July 2005, Warner Music Group in November 2005, and Universal Music Group in May 2006. The three conglomerates agreed to pay $10 million, $5 million, and $12 million respectively to New York State nonprofit organizations that will fund music education and appreciation programs. EMI settled in 2006 for $3.75 million. So when they get caught, they end up having to pay. These major labels, you know, people that y'all say got all the slots, they buy up all the slots. If they get caught doing this, they gonna have. You see the numbers they got to pay out.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here grinning. It's funny that you said Elliot Spitzer, because you know I'm in New York.
Okay.
He turned out to be a wild boy.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
He turned out to be a real shady. He
Him.
turned out to be a real shady wild boy.
Come on, man.
Now watch this. Now it was a time that you could go down to Florida to Clear Channel to their main office and service them. But now watch this. Concerns about contemporary forms of payola in the U.S. prompted an investigation during which the FCC established firmly that the loophole was still a violation of the law. In 2007, 4 companies, CBS Radio, Citadel, Clear Channel, and Intercom, settled on paying $12.5 million in fines and accepting tougher restrictions for 3 years. Although no company admitted to any wrongdoing due to increased legal scrutiny, some larger record companies, including industry giant Clear Channel, now refuse to have any contact with independent promoters. So now you can't even go to them and service them a record. Go ahead, I'm listening.
But it's like basically what just happened was that's like we did a crime, right? So the cop just said, "Hey, look here, man. I ain't gonna take you to jail, but you know you gotta bless me with something." So they went and blessed them folks with something, and the business as usual. But look here, the cop also put a bug in my ear and said, "Look, do what you do, just switch it up a different way. Don't do what y'all were doing the last time." So that's still going on, bro.
It is, man. Because these guys are
I don't trust. I don't think that's
but you can't be saying their name though. My whole point in my live on Instagram, trust no, was you can't be saying you can't be saying their name. If you gonna be in that part of the game of like my man, like Flo the God say, when I go to the DJ, I explain to them what I'm bringing to them, and that's a service. So now it's on the DJ to play it. But if you go the other way, about it, then now you're doing it the illegal way, which is bribery.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically saying we both committing a crime. Me,
right.
the culprit, and the victim.
Yeah, because you really don't supposed to pay the radio to play your shit though. You really
but that's not what he's saying. That's not.
But that's what's happening though. You still gotta pay them, man.
Hey, Black Tom,
right.
can you share a piece of your Instagram so they can see what's going on? Do you know
you talking about with these people back and forth?
No, I feel like when you did a live on this topic by yourself, the one I saw.
Oh, so in my live, I'm actually mentioning names. So I don't want to, I don't want to, because it was pretty much meant for the people in Atlanta. You know, what's up, Dage Vega? He say good combo right here. Y'all teaching me a lot. Peace. So you supposed to service, and the service that's the grind, that's the footwork and all that. That still don't change, even in the space of streaming. Like this is what I was saying. Like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all these social medias will shut you off as soon as they find out you pay the robot to build your numbers up, because they have to pay ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC too for hosting published works.
So let me ask you something real quick. What happens what is it when YouTube, when they start, because I see a lot of the podcasters up here be saying about they lying about the numbers, that they cutting their numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they can't eat the way they've been eating.
Right, because YouTube was once YouTube spot the bot. Once YouTube spot the bot and they know what's up, Hood Therapy. Once they spot the bot and they know that this bot is sending illegal traffic to this person, because they got to pay out. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why they cut them numbers back. Like, no, you didn't have 12,000 views. You only had 2,000 views. The other 10,000 was paid for, and you get a strike. And once you get a strike, so that strike gonna tell you that they're gonna either, if you do it again, they're gonna take your channel away. Right. And if you create another channel and you do it again, they're gonna block your IP address.
But the major labels are doing it themselves though.
That's what we keep saying, bro.
The major labels are signing these artists and using these bots to run their numbers up.
But see, this what y'all don't get. The major labels ain't on the internet popping about the numbers.
Right.
I was talking about the podcasters.
I think,
right.
Man, I think either
but
way.
The podcast doing payola too.
Look,
nah. Trust. You had signed out. You had logged out.
Until you get caught. I think it's legal until you get caught.
I was saying people like Hassan Campbell and them people, right. Them boys be saying that they be lying about their numbers to cut their money. Right. They be trying to say they know they got more viewers than that, but the YouTube only saying it's 2,000 people when it was well over 50,000.
Right, because what happened in the space of YouTube is this right here. Before you go live, you got these bots that you could pay to send, so it make look like you got 10,000 people watching at that one time.
Right.
And it don't.
But they don't have a way of knowing if that's real or not.
Yeah, YouTube. They algorithm gonna be able to detect that. And once they detect that, that's why you get a strike for doing so.
Bro. We talking about, like, let's say, you say it's a certain YouTube I watch, right?
Right.
So, they got the scamming culture, the guys that's collecting all the money from the community, but they're not doing what they say they're gonna do. So it's one particular podcaster. All these guys, they showing up on this one particular podcast. Right. All them guys are paying to get on that podcast. You feel me?
Right.
It's the same game that's going on. It's just bigger numbers. And
what's wrong with it? But that's the game. Ain't nothing wrong with it in my eyesight.
The only thing wrong with it is you got people like YouTube and ASCAP and BMI who gonna pay out on time. If the numbers are real, they're gonna pay out on time. What happens is when you start to stack the deck, right? And you start paying for bots and paying influencers and stuff like that. now you in the space of money laundering.
All right, check this out. But I'm saying that's just like you got people that go to work every day and people that sell dope. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
Now the
That's
person
just how it go.
but the person who go to work every day, they got a paper trail to say where their money come from and how they spending their money. The person that sells dope is trying to figure out a way to legitimize that money.
Okay, and once he get caught, he gonna do his time. He know that he doing something illegal. You see what I'm saying? The person that go to work every day, they don't have to worry about that. So the one that's doing it the right way, the one that's doing it the wrong way is gonna eventually get caught. Now, when you stack the deck and you done made all this money and you done all this here, and they catch the bot like you said, now you got to deal with the public humiliation of going through this shit and lying to the people and doing all this here, and you suffer the consequences for that. That's what I mean by the guy that's go to work every day and the one that sells dope. Like, I understand perfectly what you're saying, man. You can go get this person over here $50,000 and they're gonna make you make $100 million because they're gonna stack the numbers up and make it look like you really did it this way. But you did it illegally. You did it illegally. Okay, you got a Benz, you got a house, you got all this from selling dope. You see what I'm saying? All right, cool. When the people come and the feds find out what's going down, you feel me?
I'm even taking a step further with the game, with selling dope, selling drugs. Man, if you a savvy dope dealer, if you paying taxes on your money, to be honest with you, bro, long as you don't get caught with the drugs and you paying the taxes on the money, I ain't saying selling dope is, you know what I'm saying, legal, but remember, it was a point in life where weed, you couldn't go in the store and buy weed. But now that you can go in the store and buy weed, if you were paying taxes on the money that you made on the streets, man, them people turning a blind eye to you selling dope, man. Long as you don't get caught with the drugs, you ain't doing no crime, you ain't harming nobody, man, they don't care. They just want the money, bro.
I have to beg to differ on that because they got what's called conspiracy law.
Look, Trust. You just said a mouthful. See, you know, I mean, Trust know my background. The rest of y'all, you know, may not particularly know my background, get to know me. But it's like the movie Belly, that's about my squad, right? I remember my man telling me years ago. I remember the God sincere telling me, man, like you can go places and you can set up shop. I don't care, any city, any state, whatever, and be making good money. And it's all good as long as everybody start eating. You know what I mean? If everybody eating. But he said it only take one little thing. It's like dominoes. You put the dominoes in front of you, and it's one little thing that they not gonna tolerate. He was like, the feds is down, everybody's down to let you get money as long as you're paying the taxes, like Trust say, you paying your taxes and paying on that money. They let you do whatever. But one person get killed, one person die, and then everything is all deals is off. All deals is off. They pressing the dominoes, and you know what I mean? Once that come into play, everything is, you know what I mean?
Game over. It's fair game. You just no contract, bro.
And that's some real stuff.
But I feel like if you can pay the machine, you can do it that way, and it's perfectly fine unless you get caught. You see what I'm saying? If you never get caught, it's all good.
That's the whole thing. Don't get but with that, you just hoping that not to get caught.
Yeah, you hope either way. You hoping to not get caught. That's the name of the game. Try not to get caught.
There's some guys out here that's using these bots and they ain't getting caught because you can use these bots if you out here putting major work in. You like putting out content daily, and you using these bots.
You kind of slipping under the radar.
You showing these people that you putting this work in, right?
You putting the work in.
You're putting this work in, so you're using.
But if you just showed up,
go blow with the bots. You can't just put 1 million views on your shit,
and ain't nobody never heard of you.
Yeah, you gotta
listen.
Hey, Trust, and I got cats that got nice music out here, right?
Right.
And stay trying to show me, look at this with 1 million views, and I'll be like, yo, just because I'm a little older, I'm like, who you think you talking to? You in the basement doing music?
Bro, I seen the cat.
Exactly, bro.
Motherfucker throwing release parties and they ain't like, bro, what kind of work you put in? You got an album release. So what are you talking about, bro?
Hey, bro, isn't that just like the guy? All right, you can if you commit a crime and go rob a bank and you get $100 million out the bank, You've been broke. You've been broke all your life. You get $100 million out the bank. Now you just went and brought a Benz. You brought a
look.
Rolex.
Hold on,
You got
bro.
all this here. All of a sudden,
and then you go buy a Bugatti.
Said that.
Yeah, you got a Bugatti tomorrow.
Look,
Yesterday,
hey, look.
Exactly,
Remember,
bro.
y'all remember dead presidents? Remember dead presidents
Yeah.
when Lorenz Tate
Right,
them
yeah,
boys?
yeah.
Remember them boys were broke. Went and got the money. Cleon, the pastor, he giving out the money to the church, talking about God sent the money.
man, you see what I'm saying? So that's the same way. That's the same way the people pick up on the system. Okay, well, this dude ain't put in no work. His YouTube channel only been up a year. He only got 14 videos on there. How in the hell he got 100,000?
And you ain't hear one anthem. You didn't hear one anthem.
Not one.
And this is why YouTube and Spotify and all those people pay out so little to ASCAP. ASCAP they want to sue them for it. WorldStar don't pay out anything. They pay out $0, you know. But that's why, because people stack the deck, and when you got 1 million views and it reflects on your ASCAP as 1 million views from YouTube. ASCAP gonna tell YouTube you owe us this amount of money for this artist, and YouTube on the other hand gonna be like, hold on, them numbers ain't real numbers. We gotta investigate before we pay y'all. And once they do that, then it's over with. So let me read this to y'all right quick. It says, Clear Channel Radio through iHeartRadio launched a program called On the Verge that required the stations to play a given song at least 150 times in order to give a new artist exposure. Brand managers at the top of the Clear Channel chain, after listening to hundreds of songs and filtering them down to about 5 or 6 favorites from various formats, send those selections to program directors across the country. These program directors vote on which ones they think radio listeners will like the most. Songs that benefited with the exposure were Iggy Azalea's Fancy, Tinashe's Two On, Anthony Lewis, Candy Rain, and Janae Aiko's The Worst. Tom Poleman, president of National Programming Platform for the company, stated that the acts selected are based solely on the quality of their music and not on the label pressure. That, you know, the label pressure, I'm gonna give you some money to, you know, that's when we get into it.
But that right there goes for the artists that's already to labels, that's signed to labels.
No, these days, labels, though.
Yeah, yes, but these days there are so many. Independency has gone up. The percentage of independent artists is way up these days, right? So that's not going. That don't go for me. That what you just it don't count for me because I'm.
Well, Janae Aiko is out right. This is not ancient. Iggy Azalea, Tinashe, Anthony Lewis, and Janae Aiko is current. These are current.
I know, but they signed to major labels though.
Right, and you see, let's look at it like this. Let me show you like this. Hold on 1 second, Trust No.
What about independent artists? What do the radio provide for independent artists? Do we have to pay them, or how do independent artists go about it to get on the radio?
You have to sponsor the station.
About finding out what his music is.
You have to sponsor the. You have to sponsor the station.
That's the code word. That's the wordplay, bro.
Yeah, right. So once you sponsor the station, now the station can show. They can disclose how much money that. Oh dang, Anthony, I mean, I'll bring you back up.
Look, y'all.
Let me say, Dennis, I'll bring you back up. But the radio stations, dang, I forgot why I was trying to bring my man back up. When you the sponsorship is like Trust don't say the cheat code. You know what I'm saying? And that cheat code, that's the semantics way of saying not saying payola. They can show a paper trail to the FCC saying that any one of these guys on this panel paid a sponsorship. It wasn't a payola. It wasn't under the table. It wasn't. This is not unknown funds. You know, the payola is when that money, when nobody don't know about that money being sent, being pushed through.
Look,
that's
fellas, I might cut out. So
yeah.
I want to ask y'all a question real quick. Any of y'all ever been to New Orleans?
Yeah, I've
Nah,
been in New York.
I still ain't made it, man.
All right, check it out. This is why. All right, so check this out. You from New York, right? Look, I
Yeah.
might cut out, but if I don't, this is where I'm at. So I'm from New Orleans. This is where I'm at. But it's Mardi Gras down here right now, right? So it's parades and stuff.
Man,
So
show us something, man.
look, I'm gonna give you a sneak preview of Mardi Gras, how I go down in New Orleans. You heard me? So I'm gonna get out the car. I'm gonna get out the car in a minute. I'm gonna walk to where it's going down there. So if I cut out, that's why. If I don't, you're gonna get to see it. But y'all can see it for right now.
That's
I'm still here. I
salute
just want
you.
to let y'all know that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I
So
knew it was Mardi Gras. I got folks out there.
All right.
So say for instance, if you go to the radio station, like you pull up to the live remote, and the live remote you run into a radio station person, and you say, I know you can't play me right now, but here go $100 when you get back to the station. Put me, that's illegal. To do that. Now that person at the live remote that take that money, he illegal too. But he knowing that you don't know how to report that $100. And since you don't know how to report it, that's what it say, money fold, money product sold.
Yeah. And that part, that part is legal. At that point, it becomes legal because you're dealing with somebody that don't know.
Right.
All right. DJ Black Charmer, give us the game. Give us the game.
No, but listen, dog.
Artists go about getting on the radio without having to pay the DJ like that.
That's why you got to do it.
No.
So you have to serve it. So every radio station in across the world got a music day. Every radio station got a music day. You have to do your due diligence and set up your time and go and do their music day. Once you service them the record, they gonna then prompt you if you want to sponsor the station. If you say I don't want to sponsor the station, you're gonna go to the back of the pile. Once you say you want to sponsor the station, now from every show that they got, from the primetime shows to the sub shows, they solicit your record to those shows. Now, at that space right there, you still have to do the work on getting popular to get in rotation. As far as like my man Flo the God was saying, you still got to go to the club and service the DJ, not pay the DJ, but service the DJ.
I got a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, hold on one second. Now, the part that becomes the other part, twist and turn to that is you have a third party in the middle of that called record pools. Where nowadays these DJ crews, you know what I'm saying, and whoever the head of the DJ crew is will say, well, you pay me, and then I'll save you gas money on having to service all these clubs. I'll service them for you.
Right.
Even at that space, you still got to do your due diligence and go to those clubs and let those DJs know, I am such and such. You got my record in your list. Still don't break bread with them. How you get in the club space is the person that's over that night. Whoever theme that is, that's who you go into business with them. You go into business with the promoter. The promoter hired the DJ, the club hired the DJ. So you want to go in business with them. Now it becomes a little more expensive when you go into business with the promoter or the club owner, because the promoter pays a certain amount for the door. The club owner is real tight as far as who he allowed to be on his door or to represent his club or her club.
Right. Then the promoter get in your pocket. The promoter get in your pocket too.
Yeah,
I remember in Atlanta.
It's a pick and choose game, and you gotta have that channel.
Yeah, it is a pick and choose game, but so popular demand or request is another thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you have if you got a bunch of people in the club, you bring your crew to the club, and your crew is constantly going to the DJ booth, tipping the DJ and requesting a song. They constantly request. It's a whole you're not in that space of payola. It's being requested.
Look, that's one way of looking at it. But that's like what you just said. My squad, we go in the clubs, and I mean we coming in the clubs and we right. We got the whole situation right. You know what I'm saying? We on the stage before the show even go. We blowing it down. We all look good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my man and them used to get corny and throw money in the air for the girls or whatever, but we building up a presence while we up in there. And it would be like everybody's like, damn, who them dudes? You know what I'm saying? So then by the time it's who them dudes, that's when I could creep into the DJ booth and be like, play this joint. That's us. And if it ain't hot, then you ain't gotta play it. But if it's hot, play it and give us the mic. And it always worked.
Right.
But
Now at that space right there, he didn't present him with no money.
I see what you're saying. So what you're saying is I can say, all right, look, this little cat's right here on the street. Trust, and I think this is what you're saying too. They got these little cats on the street who don't know nothing about what you just said. They don't know nothing about payola. They don't know nothing about none of this.
Robbery, none of that.
They going to the DJ, right? They going to the DJ and say, look, bro, I want my record played. I'll give you $200, $300, $400, $500. The DJ saying, all right, I'll play it. That's illegal. Because they don't know. Because they don't know they doing it. They illegal. Now I can come in based off the information that you just shared with me, and I can say, hey, look, check this out, little homie. You don't have to pay. You can pay me $100, and I'm gonna make sure I get your record played because I know the promoter. I can go to the promoter and say, look, promoter, tell the DJ to play this here because you already responsible for it. The playlist is already yours. Tell the DJ play this record 5 times tonight. And
okay, hey, Wody, check this out.
And he got to do it, right?
Hey, Wody, nobody mentioned though. You can go in there and you can give 500. You could give 1,000 to the DJ, and the DJ ain't gotta play your record.
Right.
That's when
okay. Now here go the question. Hold on. Here go the question. It's a 2-part question. 2 parts. I mean, a 2-part question. All right. Like Z-Dog, for instance, what he asked, he said, how do I get in the sponsorship? Not the sponsor, the radio day. So hypothetically, he go there, he set up the meeting with the music director. The music director said, hey, you want to sponsor the company or whatever? And then he said, yeah, I want to sponsor it. Well, look, how much it's gonna be? What y'all got a package deal or something? What I need to pay to get the music service? This, what? So he said, give me $3,000, and we got you. Okay, in this contract or whatever he got going on, it might, because in that thing you played, they said a new artist should be played 150 times. We just read that. So you could say in this particular sponsorship package, because Z-Dog is a new artist and he's sponsoring the label, the guy says, okay, we're gonna play your record 50 times, right? So Z-Dog don't know when he's gonna play the record, but he said 50 times. Z-Dog already got his work together with the BDS spins. When it's not BDS, I'll get to that later. But he checking his spins. So dude just took $3,000 from Z-Dog, but he only played that man record 10 times. Does Z-Dog have a right to be pissed off and upset with this music?
He got a right to be pissed off and upset. But the fact that Z-Dog did not go through Clear Channel or Radio 1 to get there, because they only
get to the music thing, bro.
No, I'm saying if he trying to get him an amount that exceeds what the sponsorship,
that's when you take the law in your own hand.
That's what Dennis saying. But see, that's what a lot of people do.
That's why I don't care about the radio. I don't care about the radio.
It's too much going on.
Right. No. So the sponsorship would be like this. The sponsorship wouldn't be like how you saying it. The sponsorship would be like this. We gonna play your song or your ad Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at this time. Listen to you if you want. You can catch the ad. It's gonna play. They gonna, because they got a paper trail and they got to disclose how much he spent, because he gonna have a paper trail as well to say I gave this radio station $3,000 for sponsorship, and they failed to play this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't have this paper trail and if you don't have this paper trail and you're going cash to hand, out of your pocket to their pocket, then all that's wrong right there. Yeah, they can turn, because they are owned by Clear Channel. They are owned by Radio 1. Those you understand what I'm saying? Trust no, these stations are already owned.
Hey,
so if they already, and these DJs are already getting a check every week.
I understand that part, but my thing is this. I say we should do it theory based. Theory. You in Memphis, Z-Dog in Memphis. Find out when their radio station today, the music day is. Go down there, talk to who you need to talk to, the music person, and see if he gonna offer you a contract to sponsor the station.
Right.
They don't do that, bro. I know they don't, dog.
You said they don't do that. Wait,
I
how
know
much?
they don't, bro.
I did it so many times myself at the station.
Even when I was going to the station, that was years ago, but they ain't say, well, they did ask was, do you want to sponsor something? But it wasn't no contract type thing. It was like, yo,
once you right now, what the sponsorship part right here, this is where the contract comes. If you don't know, then they gonna take that money, you know what I'm saying, out your pocket and put it in their pocket.
Right.
That agreement for sponsorship that's what I'm telling you. They got to disclose all their sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
They have to
disclose it though, bro.
They have to. They have to. If they don't, if you know how many, you'll have a strong lawsuit against any station.
You ain't got the money to go up against them people. So trying to get a loss, well, if the person got the money,
well, that's
different. That's
you don't need to have the money. You got the FCC on your side.
I say just get popping online. Go get popping on social media, and the radio gonna come to you.
I don't want to hear about no radio.
Right, but even still though, like if you get popping online and you want your stuff on the radio, you still got to service them because they won't have it in their list if you don't actually naturally service them.
I'm just saying the DJs will come to you, hey man, your song is hot in Memphis, man. We need it. Send it to us. They'll come to you like that.
And you can serve it right now. But before they put it in rotation, before they put it in rotation, it still have to go through these hands, just like what we just read. These people that say this is a quality of music we can send across the country.
Mm-hmm.
So all they ready. So all the V103s, the V103s in New York, the V103s in Memphis, the V103s down in New Orleans. All those V's are owned by one person. The 1079, all those hots, they owned by Radio One. Mm-hmm. So when you say, like, if you run into Ebro and get Ebro your record, he still have to send that record to Radio One so it can go through all these hands before it can be serviced the right way.
Thousands of records every time somebody so he gonna take initiative to send that man record to them people, bro. He gonna probably throw that shit in the trash, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, after he take that money, that's why they run. That's why a lot of these radio personalities live in mansions and ride expensive cars. You know what I'm saying? Because they come across thousands of people who don't understand. Right? They don't understand because people don't know how to service. So and they feel like.
With that being said, is it by the guys, the young guys, the old guys that don't know what's going on? Is that fair to say they should? We can't get mad at them for being ignorant to the, like you said, there is no ignorance of the law, what the judge gonna say.
Right.
Can they get mad for spending all that money with these guys and they not getting what that dude told him he gonna pay him for?
No, they can't get mad because they got a book that said all you need to know about the music business. They should have read it.
Ain't nobody reading. I hate to say it, bro. What we doing?
All right, so like, watch this. Now, the book got this information in it. Then they got these people called entertainment lawyers. They also have the information.
Right.
So if you don't do your due diligence and get the information, and you hop off the porch from the studio to the club and then handle the stuff in between, as far as getting it mixed and mastered, getting the ISRC code, getting the sound exchange, getting copywriting it, handling your business, that record company person gonna know that they gonna do exactly what a person like myself do. I'm gonna hit Shazam, and it ain't gonna if it ain't registered. I know this dude don't already half-ass know. And then if you coming to me with money and I hit Shazam, but you still coming to me without in the improper way, not just servicing me, you coming to me on a bribery style, I'm again know that you don't know. So
quick question. I don't know if you follow Cam and May show, their little sports show they got.
Right.
It's called It Is What It Is or whatever.
Mm.
I seen the other day where Cam was talking about he ran up on Mark Jackson from my neighborhood, and he said him and Mace had put 500,000 in the bag. And he said off top, Mark was like, "Man, I'm not taking that bag."
Right.
So,
Right.
so my thing was, did he know something? Like, if it was it a problem if he'd have took that duffel bag and went into business with them, and they was just trying to help him, get in with sponsorship or whatever. And they was just trying to give him some money up front. Like, that's
Yeah.
the way Cam explained it. Like, I was just trying to show him some real love. Like,
But
to
where
show
that
that we
money
was
come
serious.
from, though, Flo? So where that money come from is a big deal too. Like cats, like cats be street cats feel like they done ran their bag up in the street and run down here to the radio station. First of all, most of them those corporate people. They definitely can't take that money. They can't take that money because that's number one money laundering, funneling your money through the radio station. And again, I say the money laundering is once you pay out, once you pay the radio station to play your record, and ASCAP pay you that money back. That money is now legit. That money is now legit. Now you can take that legit money and put it in an account.
Right.
That whole time it was dirty money from the beginning. That's why they can't take that bag.
I feel you, but I'm just saying though. I'm thinking with them being known figures, like what I mean. I'm sure it would have been a way for him to find out quick and fast if that was legit money he pulled out the bank, because they got that kind of money. You know what I'm saying?
Where the cashier's check at? I mean,
you're right. I feel you though. You're right. You're right on a grown level with a check at. Why you come to me with a duffel bag? Yeah.
Yeah. We need a paper trail with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you can say anything was in that bag, and I could be like, man, you was 100,000 short. Oh, you was guilty for even getting the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because and then it go back to what I was saying about the taxes. If I pay you some money, you got to report, because the IRS want they cut. Them boys got to show their paper trail that we paid out this money from said account. But that's how it go. Like you said, Flo, and I agree. Long as everybody getting paid, man, ain't nobody paying attention to nothing, though.
Yeah, it'll justice will be blind as long
But
as
when
everybody.
somebody ain't getting paid, it's gonna be a problem, bro.
Right. So now you get
this might be like, I'm thinking sort of on the same level. It's kind of how, like, I'm just now being back home a few months in New York. I'm just now getting comfortable that weed is legal. It still kind of worries me that you could, and then I see you can smoke, blow right in the police face. All that, it's all good. The police ask you what you smoking on. But it's all good once they started getting their money. Once they started eating off it, then it's like it's just all good. Do what you do. We got dispensaries. My old apartment is a dispensary. They got dispensaries all over. It's like, all right, do what you want. As long as we eating, it don't matter.
Hey, I got a question for you, Flo the God, real quick. How you feel about the migrants that jumped on? This off topic though, but the migrants jumped on the police and then they let them boys go.
I'm shocked.
What's the New Yorkers? What's the vibe like in New York? With what I'm saying? Can you imagine us jumping on some police? What'll happen to us?
Nah,
No bail.
You probably would. We wouldn't live to tell that.
These boys go with no bail, bro. And these boys come.
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I've been meaning to ask my shorty that, because she the boy.
Hey, I missed that, man. What happened with that right there?
That happened about a week ago. I mean, it's kind of off topic.
Like, I understand what happened.
They brought New Orleans. I mean, not New Orleans. New York is I think no bail state. I forgot what they call it. But
Now stuff is so different, man. They're only worrying about guns, and if it ain't really about the guns, you could walk away from anything, man.
I'm on the phone. I can't cry, me. I'm on the phone. We gotta go.
Oh, it's kind of weird, trust.
Yeah, man. It's nice meeting y'all, man. I do
all right, peace, bro.
Where they can find you at, Z-Dog. Get your tags.
I'm on Instagram, man. Z-Dog, man. Type me in. I got a podcast called Giving Out Free Game. I be giving out free game on there. But I got a game show. I got a game show in Memphis called Bet You Don't Know. Because I bet you don't know. I'm finna be in Atlanta with it, man, real soon. I'm finna be in Atlanta asking people questions about Atlanta. I'm gonna see if y'all know about Atlanta. If you do, I'm gonna give you some money. You feel me? So I'm gonna be there real soon, man. Hey, Flow God, man. I was trying to find you on Instagram. I couldn't find you.
I'm Big Flow to God on Instagram, but
Man,
I don't really be. I don't, man. That Instagram got real weird, man.
I be
I'm
on
on
Facebook
I'm
and
on
Twitter.
TikTok and I'm on my
Yeah,
Instagram
I
page
don't
was
even
just a little
Instagram a
extra.
whole nother level, dog.
I try to tell these young cats in Memphis, man, before they even put out an album, I tell them this: get popular first. Because if you ain't popular, I don't care if you're the hardest rapper. If nobody don't know you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, your song ain't gonna go nowhere. Because
you gotta create a buzz for yourself. You got to.
you have to get
know?
popular, man. That ain't just about rappers. It's about it all around the board.
Attention is the new clout, bro.
If you're a good cook, goddamn it, people need to know about you. You need to
And
get
this is why people, and this is why they run to the DJs, y'all, because they feel like they'll hear Z Dog say, "Get popular," right?
Yeah, but yes, look, he's absolutely right. But like, remember what I said earlier? It's all a chess game still. We playing chess, not checkers.
Right.
So whenever I come into a situation like that, I'm usually 5 moves ahead of the DJ.
Right.
And what I mean by that is that's why we come in, we pick a corner, pick a section or whatever, and we act like ain't nobody in the club in there but us.
Right.
And we do us. And when you see grown men fly looking good, doing the 2-step, you know what I mean, doing our thing, popping bottles, everybody carrying, everybody want to know who them dudes.
Exactly.
And then even sometime it be mad celebrities, they want to know who them dudes over there, partying harder than us. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't always about the bread and all that. You know, once you put the buzz out there and you let people know, oh, this my crew, this, that, or this, you know, this T&E entertainment, no matter what we doing. And then, you know what I'm saying, the next move, you know, the DJ, he hollering, oh, niggas partying over there, you know, shout out to dup, you know what I'm saying?
But they gonna eventually run out of money, dog, when you moving like that, bro.
You right. But look, trust, look.
There's so many levels to this thing, bro.
Yeah, look. Like my man came out to Atlanta for Queen's Day last year, right? I had never been in King of Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you the video, trust. We in the strip club, and I'm tripping because, you know, my man Cat was like, yo, you know, it's a lot of people out there in Atlanta, you know, this, that, and the third. It's gonna be some big money dudes. Y'all be careful up in there, and you know, this, that. You know, he was thinking like my man and them wasn't gonna be able to compete up in there. All right. So and it was a fight party that night. So we came up in there. We had the top section overlooking everything. You hear me? And my man ain't never even put me on to what he did. You know what I'm saying? This is their first time in Atlanta. But I'm saying we all posted up. You had the people from the Joint Project Heat. They was posted up. Onyx, there was a few people, you know, it was Queens. There was a bunch of old school groups up in there. It's Akinelli Joint, King of Diamonds. So we up in there and everybody's waiting on their bottles. So the bottles come. So when the bottles came, the bottle girls, you know, they got the sparklers and all that.
Right.
They had a big sign that said the Farmers Boulevard crew is in the building. You know what I'm saying? 109 Avenue, you know what I'm saying? And they bought the bottles. And I had never seen nobody with their own sign that came with the bottles.
Right.
So now everybody looking up and want to know, like, and every time the bottles came and the dudes in the sections that the bottles was for them, it was more bottles for us reeing up.
Let me ask you
know
a question, folks.
Hold on 1 second. But see what my man did, and I didn't know, he was out there promoting his liquor, Vodka. He got a liquor called Vodka. It's vodka and tequila mix. It just hit Georgia. So, you know, all of that shit, man, he blew about 100 bands, trust no. And it was all on the business account, all to the business, all funded.
Right.
It was all a part of
that was gonna be my question.
That was gonna be
my question. What kind of thing? Like, cause it's one thing. Like in Atlanta, the conversation was, cats would throw up $1,000 on the strippers and give the DJ $100. And my whole thing with that is, like Trust gonna say, you're gonna blow all your money doing that. The thing is, what kind of fingerprint did you leave behind? See, at least he left the fingerprint of the liquor. You know what I'm saying? So now people can say, oh, this that Farmers Boulevard liquor. Even if they don't remember nobody's name, You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They say this that Farmers Boulevard liquor. You
Yeah,
know,
Right.
because he left
and
a fingerprint behind.
that's exactly what happened. I had dudes calling me from prison, was like, "Oh, I heard y'all boys showed out there." Like,
Mhm.
Mhm.
it was a whole
Y'all
weekend
man,
festivity.
y'all check out my movie, man, right here, man. It's on Amazon Prime, man. It's a Memphis horror. I do movies now, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still in the
Hey,
music,
trust.
man. It's my movie right here. It's called
Hey,
Kiki.
hey,
we
follow
need
me
to,
on
we need to,
Instagram
we
too,
need to,
Z Dog.
we need to holler.
I
We
did.
need
I
to
did. I
holler then.
followed you from both of my accounts. My bet you don't know and my main account. But this
Facts.
is my
Okay, I
movie
got
right here, man. It's called Kiki, man. It's
All
on
right,
Kiki.
I'll check it out as soon as we get off.
It's a horror film, man. It's fantastic, man. This is what I
I,
do now. I film movies now, man.
I got a session about to pull up on me too. That's why I tell the trust I'm gonna make
Okay,
it.
so yeah, all right. So look, if y'all want to follow me, I'm at on Instagram, the real Trust No. You can follow me on Twitter at Trust No. I'm on Facebook. I don't even know what that because I don't know what the thing is, but man, just Google me, man. You gonna run into me and log on to Trust No TV. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be hitting y'all with some content real soon. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, and then
You're all ready.
So,
and then on the so the next
so I'm gonna see you soon, bro.
All
all
right.
right, and on the next stream, y'all, this part one, part two. Hopefully, I can have these fellas back, man, and we gonna and what we're gonna be talking about is promoting and
Fact.
how to go about promoting your material and when to know to promote your material and how and direction and trajectory and stuff like that. So
Hey, I like how you just said that. So the next question is really kind of oxymoron. I already know the answer to. So I'm sure you read 48 Laws of Power.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got it upstairs. Robert Green,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I always tell people nowadays, I tell people download the audio, the way it was presented to me.
Mhm.
Because when you're listening to the audio, it show you how great men in history, businessmen, how they had to do things. Because really, 48 Laws of Power is the art of manipulation. And the reason you need to know about this, because you need to know when somebody's trying to manipulate you, or you may need to manipulate a situation. So, like I said, you got to know when to, you know?
Turn it on and turn it
Yeah,
off.
When
yeah,
to turn it
yeah,
on and turn it off.
yeah,
When
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
and the thing is, so the bad deal. So with the conversation, and to close it off, and I'm let y'all get y'all closing statements. Well, my closing statements is gonna be this right here. If you're gonna practice this game of from out of your pocket to the next person's pocket, then you got to understand that part of the game is a hustle. And when you hustling, you just got to be careful to not get hustled. If you're gonna do it the right way, then there are right ways to do it. As far as if you got the budget to spend the money, there are right ways to go about putting that money in the right places so that you can see the maximum return of whatever your budget is, other than you get somebody getting over on you. And
Facts. 48,
uh
that's that 48 law. You got to know. You
mhm,
got to know. You got to recognize, be able to recognize when these things are being done. You know, and that's on you, really. I feel that's on you, whether you want to be in the know or not. Nowadays, I'd like to know. You know what I mean? I want to
right.
know what I'm walking into, so that way I can strategize and be 4 or 5 moves ahead. You know what I mean?
Trust no.
Hey, so all I want to say is to my young guys, y'all learn the business, man, before you hand over your money. Cause it can get I know y'all boys got hot tempers and you know what I'm saying, y'all don't understand what's going on. And if you ain't hearing, I was once you guys. So if I ain't hearing my record, I already know how y'all boys be ready to spin and go, you know what I mean, do your thing. But don't get yourself in no trouble, don't land yourself in jail. Learn the business before you hand over your money. Hey, get at me. If you want to learn something, uh get on hit my DM or whatever. We can talk. I do consultations. Get at Black Charm. He do consultations as well. Like he said, we're gonna be coming back with the show. So learn what you can learn because a lot of people they're just giving y'all bits and pieces of the information, and we really want to give y'all all the information. But like I said, if you're gonna invest into something before you try to get that record heard, invest into learning the business or what you getting yourself into when it come to dealing with this music business. And that's all I gotta say.
That's some real good advice right there. You know what I mean? And I appreciate the platform that y'all doing that, even, because I always said, man, over the years, You know, we doing a lot of talking, but I don't see nobody really trying to step up, you know what I mean? And let the little dudes know nothing. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's just the fact that y'all doing it. I see y'all headed in the right direction. And you already know, trust, whenever you need some insight, holla at your boy, you know.
I
I'm on
got
deck. I tell
you.
people my favorite line now is I'm a civilian.
Thanks. I
I'm a
like that.
civilian. So
Yeah.
so so when you understand when I'm saying that, I be trying to let cats know I'm OG. Everything you done did, I done did it under the sun. Don't bring no funny business my way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't bring none of that business my way because I'm a civilian. And by that, you know what I'm saying, being a civilian, yeah, I got all the rights in the world. You know what I mean? I'm not nutting up, whatever. Now we going to court. You want to play with me? We going to court, man. That's how you
Exactly.
got to think.
Hey, but that's how
Everything.
you gotta handle the business,
Yeah,
though.
not yeah. That's just that, but that's business though.
Because they got the guys
That's
thinking
standing
when it
on
comes to
business.
business, they got the guys thinking when it comes to business, you got to go spin and slide. You feel me? Nah, man, you got to lawyer up, get you some legal representation, go in there and make sure your paperwork straight though, because like he said earlier in the podcast, the first thing the judge gonna say when you say, "Well, I didn't know," ignorance of the law is bro. You feel me?
I ain't. Yeah. And
Yeah,
you went down
but
there
listen to that.
harassing
But
them
listen
people.
to that. That sounds crazy as hell. I didn't know. That solves everything right there. Yeah, because you didn't know.
Tap in with
I
us and
just,
you can
yeah,
find out.
I just got robbed, man. When I had got here, I went to the store. I ran out of gigabytes, man. I stopped at T-Mobile, and young dude, these young cats, they got me. They got me to leave out of there with the iPhone 15 and all of that, and with a service I didn't come in there for. And
Gotcha.
it was crazy to me because I just came in here to get more gigabytes. I was on a $35 plan. And
Oh yeah, you
somehow,
was you was a lick when you walked in the door. You was
yeah,
a
yeah,
lick when
yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And dude got me signed up to a $160 plan a month. And it was charging me mad money within the first 20 something days, man. Long story short,
160
man.
for one phone?
Yeah, yeah. Long story short, dude had it to where they was taking the money off my card and everything, man. I was ready to raise hell. But you know, I realized when you play things the right way and go the civilian route,
Right.
everything worked out. Long story short, I got out of that and I ended up with this 15 for only $400 that they took off the card. So, you know what I mean? They lost out on 400 extra dollars.
That's word up. Hey y'all, we gotta be out of here, man. I'm gonna say peace.
Peace.
Salute to everybody, man. One love, man. And y'all stay up till the next
Hey,
time.
hey,
All
go Kansas City Chiefs.
That man going up against my San Francisco 49ers. All right, y'all. Peace.